I have found that I have been most successful when I can provide my city manager and my council with a plan that demonstrates that I have a vision for what I want the future to look like. I'm not just coming to you on Monday because on Friday I decided I needed a new fire station. I'm coming to you with a plan on how this integrates into the community and what this can be used for and how it can be a community asset and how over time it'll be more energy efficient. You've got to set yourself up to be a salesperson for sure if you want to be successful in getting new things, because these are huge investments for most communities.
A new facility is a very big step, big decision. It's usually obvious to the people working in the station that maybe they don't have the right ventilation, or the equipment bays aren't large enough, or the sound is not well controlled. Getting from that point to building a new station is a whole different matter. So what really needs to happen is, once a deficiency is recognized, is go find an engineer, architect, consultant that really understands the feasibility study and the planning aspects for new stations. So going through a comprehensive feasibility study, space needs analysis, is the way that you define your problem, the cost and the schedule, and you can take that and go to your leadership, look for funding, and begin the process of getting the project started.
There are other things that the fire chief works with. For instance, ISO, your insurance services rating is very important because you want to maintain a high rating for your customers so that they can get the best insurance rate possible. In order to do that, you have to have your fire stations very strategically placed in the community so that they can have the proper response times. But we also have other considerations like reaction time and reliability factors. Those are all things fire chiefs consider when they build fire stations.
Once the design committee, the team, if you will, has been determined, what we like to do is create a fairly long meeting where we entertain ideas, input, thoughts, concerns, criticisms from everybody in that group. We call that a design charrette. This client in particular has been very open to new ideas and very accepting of a communal process, of a group process.
A fire chief is in a position where they can make any decision to do anything if they want to, but what's the old saying, if you're not a leader if you turn around and you don't see anybody behind you. Well, what we decided to do, and it's been very successful for us, although it is a little bit expensive, is to go with the barn-style doors. And so the doors that they design now for the fire station, they're accordion. They open from the side, and they're very fast, and they're very efficient. And the advantage to that is that the driver and the officer can see the doors. The traditional garage bay doors, they're not visible once they get above the driver's head. And so the driver can't monitor whether it's coming down or going out. So a little bit more expensive. It adds some to your construction costs, but at the end of the day, I think it's very functional, and it will save you a lot of headache over time over a traditional garage door.
Getting to know the clients is really important. It's not something that you do by sitting at your desk. We've got to be good listeners, understand what works for them, what doesn't work for them. We're as mainly interested in what failed last time as in what you might want to aspire to do next time. So we've got to be open-minded and creative, but at the same token, lead them and help them understand. This may be one way to do it, but I can tell you other stations do it this way. We know that if we make our clients successful, then we'll be successful.